Jenn with Lady Tarot 911. How are you? You having a good weekend? I am. I'm doing good. I did not forget about you, Leo through Pisces. I did the first 4 signs on part 1. I did Leo through Scorpio on part 2, and I'm doing Sag through Pisces on this one. So this is your guys's Sag through Pisces, your guys's reads. I did not forget about you. I would never forget about you. So when I did the collective though in those, because I just did those videos, and it's been running, the tape has been running the whole time. The recording has. This is the collective energy that was pulled. All right, so butterfly effect. Let's talk about that for a second. So that's like the Mandela effect. That is the decisions that we make, right? The constant choices that we're making direct us to different paths, right? Creating different results, a different future for us, a different world, consciously, right? It creates different opportunities as well, thus creating a butterfly effect and getting you to a higher timeline. You're able to jump timelines, right? So that's what we're talking about. This is a 19 card, which is a 10 card, and that's about endings and new beginnings. So we're going to take a look at that. Okay, so that was collectively, but we're going to look at, so Sag, for you, for your energy, let's take a look at what your collective conscious energy is at this time. Okay, so relief. I'm getting, there's 4 prongs on here. You could be traveling or going in a different direction or trying to decide what direction to go into. But the card is relief, but it's a 3 card. It's a 12 card, which is a 3 card, which is, and the first thing I thought of was 3 choices, 3 people, 3 choices. We'll see here. Okay, divinity. It's a, going from 3 to 2, maybe going a direction to come into alignment with a decision or a person. And nature spirits. And that's an 11 card. Okay, so that's, again, that's about balancing and decisions. And I'm going to take the bottom card, spiritual cleansing. So divinity and spiritual cleansing, this is you really tapping into, you could be going through an awakening, Sag, or another awakening, really getting clear, maybe using intuition. And this is, if I forgot to mention it, this is like the energy for, now again, you could be on right now different timelines than this energy, but this is the energy that's at play this week, available this week. And I put the intent out there for October 22nd through the 31st and just included those last 3 days, but so through Halloween. But you could be really getting, so what I had a message before about nature spirits. This has a lot to do with like getting out in nature and really getting familiar with like organically who you are, and potentially maybe seeing things for what they are, seeing people for who they are. There's a face in that tree. Also getting grounded, really understanding your roots and where you came from, and whether that's a hindrance in your current situation from like childhood downloads, and toxicity maybe from roots of, you know, family or old narratives, old programming. Finding your own divinity, being able to see that and clear yourself maybe from this, heal this. Becoming enlightened from toxicity, because, and finding relief in that, finding your direction. Okay, that was a deep message for those 4 cards. Let's see, let's pull, I'm going to pull some, oh no, I'm going to use, where are my cards? What cards did I use? Oh yeah, no, these. Okay. I put a bunch of cards over here, so I thought maybe I pulled them off the table. I didn't want to have to go digging through them. But these are the same cards that I've used on the last video as well. Okay, so tell me about what is happening in relationships or love this week for Sagittarius. This could be love for yourself, love for another, love for family. You take it how it resonates, but for this week, October 22nd through the 31st. So you're in separation potentially with somebody, trying to come back together, trying to balance, repair, mend, rebuild, maybe. Spiritual cleansing, spiritual practices, meditating. Maybe you're going to be doing a lot of meditating this week, or you have been. So this card, she's running the other direction from the way that I'm looking at it, she's running that way. So maybe there's a separation that has happened because of somebody who went chasing the past. And this has caused you to go within, find, or, oh gosh, okay, slow down. This could be you that went through separation because somebody ran to the past, and you really found like enlightenment and spiritual enlightenment, and you've been really participating and trying to cleanse yourself and cleanse your energy from toxicity, and finding within you your values, your beliefs. And sorry, I didn't show you. So this is chaser, this is in separation, and this is spiritual practices. Sorry about that. Or this could be that your person, and this could be either or, energies are interchangeable. This could be a different choice is being made in more of a spiritual sense, because somebody understands that, they thought that there was going to be relief in chasing the past. And because this is like a past energy for me anyways, and this is current. And then this is like a future potential, right? Depending on, our choices and our thought patterns. But maybe they thought that there was going to be relief in chasing the past. But in reality, it caused, by making that choice, it caused a separation. And there was a real questioning, their value system in regards to toxicity. However, through them making a different choice and finding grounding, they find relief in being outside, or relief in, just figuring out who they are, really finding out their divinity. These two are the same color. Finding balance within that, and by meditating or healing themselves, or this could be you, that potentially, a separation can come together. She's like putting the heart together. So I'm going to pull tarot on these that's just what I get channeling. Okay. So nine of Pentacles, about independence. Oh, look at that. Wow. So this could have been your energy, Sag, where or somebody is coming chasing after you, because the Empress has found her independence, or because they have been separated from their Empress, which could be you, or you could be separated from your Empress. In regards to the separation that has taken place, tell me about the separation. Oh, whoa, wow. Okay, so out of 4 cards so far, you have 3 major arcanas. Something big is going to be transforming, that's out of your hands. It's just because it is major arcana, right? the Hierophant and the Devil. So somebody who had toxic ways that got involved, that got in between a relationship or a commitment or traditional values, or a downloading in childhood of a narrative or programming that was of toxic behavior or of old, outdated thoughts and behaviors and ways of looking at things. Potentially somebody obsessed with commitment, or your person, you know, maybe this could be that your person, okay, I'm also getting, so let me get this one, and then I'm getting a totally different message as well in regards to, oh yeah, okay. So you or your person could also be one who didn't know themselves, and they found that in juggling a lot or multiple options, or potentially, you know, choices, always having choices and available options, right? Because of this obsession with traditional values, whether they were against them or for them, and I mean, it depends on what your relationship was like. But this has caused, you know, a separation, because they would run from their feminine energy as well. They would run from intimacy. They would run from, or this could be you, and you're figuring this out. You know, that this is a real self-evaluating enlightenment period right now with this energy, especially over the weekend. But this juggling in the world, the juggling is coming to an end, a cycle, a karmic, you know, with the Hierophant here. This this could be coming to an end. Now that is one message in regards to like you, whatever side you're on. This separation has really allowed you to cleanse old behavior patterns and old narratives and old programming yourself, within yourself, finding yourself. And you know, you could be awakening, or had an awakening through this, finding your divinity, and uh, really understanding, you know, the reason for the separation. But this has brought you to a place of being independent, and independent and finding your empress, you know, the empress within you. Um, and that's something that maybe has been real, you've been juggling or been indecisive about, you know, like of two minds is what I'm getting, like 3D, 5D, with the spiritual practice and this, you know, and the Two of Coins. Uh, much to do about needing to heal from this um, narrative, and finding it within yourself through your roots of who you are and what you truly want, making a different decision. This butterfly effect has now transpired to where, you know, old cycles are coming to an end. This behavior or this these thought patterns, um, of maybe being a chaser and obsessed with this type of wanting commitment, maybe you've changed your mind about that. Maybe that's something that's no longer important to you, or that you're just now committing to yourself. Um, but I think that for this week for you, Sag, that this is very introspective for you as well, about finding, making decisions and finding your Empress status, and really knowing your own independence and the fact that you don't need anybody else, that none of us do. Let me get a higher self message. This is going to be a very higher self spiritual type of week for you. I mean, if you're in this week, this is your timeline. But what is the message? Stargate encourages inner if I could speak, interdimensional travel and cosmic exploration. So this could also be saying to you, do something different, make a different choice this week. To maybe find within you, heal old patterns, old habits, old cycles, to find your inner divinity and be able to get beyond this and close up this pattern of maybe juggling, or maybe chasing the past, being so in tune with the past instead of being present to create a new future. And you can do this by meditating. I talk a lot about that in the videos. And through meditating, you activate your subconscious to work with your subconscious, which you don't obviously know about consciously. That's a given. But this allows you to be within different dimensions or get to a place where you can, quantum jump, quantum leap, and switch timelines, right? So it really wants you to, universe, your message is really about going within, using that meditation to connect, and you're going to be able to heal these patterns. Or this is your person who's doing this week, and they're figuring this out about them if this is their situation, right? Yeah, now there is Taurus energy here, Gemini energy here, Capricorn energy here. So that might be the energies that you are dealing with. Getting independence from whatever behavior patterns or toxicity has allowed itself to, live within you or your person, and really being able to make decisions in regards to the separation, coming back together, no longer judging the world. And Two of Pentacles, that's coming to an end. So, going a different direction and making a different decision. So that's all positive. So hopefully that helps, Sag. Thanks. So let's look at your energy in particular. So what is the energy for Capricorn at this time? Or for the week of October 22nd through the 31st? In love and relationships, we'll say. Time. So this could be maybe Capricorn, there's been a struggle with waiting, or you've been waiting a long time or running out of time. Magic and shadow. That's interesting. Potentially going through a big transformation spiritually. Okay, I'm gonna pull these cards. Give me a minute because I want to integrate these cards so that I'm not just guessing. Something could be taking place at night with the shadow card here and the moon in this time, right? Something could be taking place at night time this week. Maybe making a choice to hang on. In regards to a relationship, wow, this is kind of all over the place. So divine feminine, okay, cosmic love. So cosmic, divine feminine, compassionate love, understanding. I mean, it just goes to describe divine feminine here. Sorry, so you can see the words. You can pause the video if you want to read those. And then connected in the 5D, regardless if disconnected in the 3D, intense or strong feelings, that they feel are everlasting, powerful, or otherwise indescribable. So this is talking about the 3 or the 5D, right? A higher realm, a higher dimension, different timeline. You might not be aligned on this. I mean, I'm guessing if you're here watching tarot, you probably aren't aligned to this specific timeline if it's a relationship for you in the 3D. And breaking barriers. So maybe getting beyond some shadow, some self-confidence issues that either you or your person, energies are interchangeable, have had. Okay, now I'm going to pull some tarot on these. Realizing the truth with the understanding you must push forward with the connection. So maybe somebody really understanding your connection and wanting to. I keep getting like, I don't, because maybe because it looks like, even though I know that's sand, it kind of looks like water. And I keep getting traveling at night. I don't know why. Water, like ship, just traveling basically. Why is magic here? You know what? Why is magic here? Tell me why magic is here. Maybe something is just. Okay, so knowledge. Maybe, and this is a 7 card, this is a 7 card. So I feel like for you, Capricorn, there's some decision maybe that's made just like all of the sudden, because she looks like a knight, she looks like she's taking off. There's a decision that's made all of a sudden. She's moving, she's traveling. I got traveling from this. Like there is maybe a decision that's made for somebody to go in a different direction, right? A new decision made. And it's in regards to maybe divine intervention, right? And or knowledge of maybe truths of some type of, like creating the magic within yourself or your person creating that magic within themselves, understanding something or truths coming about or different decisions being made. And then based off that, really addressing the shadow, to making a different choice regarding something that's held you or your person back in regards to, a healing that needed to be done. Maybe they were holding back and now they're breaking barriers, or they're really going beyond. This could also just be like you are understanding this power within you by making a different choice. And through, like, maybe you've been waiting, you've been in your divine feminine power and waiting for a while, because this is past position, and really understanding this connection, that, and the power that you have. This could be gifts, spiritual gifts that you have, and understanding that this week, what those are, being able to get beyond something that holds you back and break barriers, go beyond, understanding that there's something that you need to do in regards to whatever connection this is, right? This is kind of all over the place. I'm kind of struggling with this one a little bit. I don't know why. Maybe you've been just struggling. This is just kind of all over. Okay, so help me understand. Okay, so 5 of points, so 5 of pentacles, feeling left out. Waiting, maybe. Oh, and then there's a tower. See, this is a lot like a tower moment. A tower moment regarding confidence. You've been feeling left out, or your person has, and maybe you guys have been apart. Maybe this is your divine masculine, or this could be you in feminine energy, but feeling left out. And I can't see those. Oh, by the way, I'm using Gina's tarot deck in all of these reads, and they're proving perfect for the reads. But the tower, like a tower moment happens, and in regards to either Queen of Wands, the confidence level, or it could be a tower in regards to somebody in this Queen of Wands energy, or this could be just a tower moment because of a Queen of Wands creating some type of tower moment. It made you feel left out, or your person feel left out. Tell me about this cosmic love. Like these intense feelings maybe cause you or your person to take action, right? From a tower moment. Yeah, a passionate. Okay, so passionate. Ace of Wands is about passionate new beginning, like a quick start, a match, right? Starting in regards to maybe somebody just being enlightened, making a different choice, figuring out, oh my gosh, all of the sudden, like divine intervention or divine knowledge, or knowledge of spiritual, like a spiritual awakening, or a spiritual gift, or an understanding cosmically or spiritually, um, in regards to like being independence of this new opportunity to that sparks regarding equal give and take. Maybe there is a knowledge that there hasn't been equal give and take in a relationship, and that has caused you or your person to feel left out, out in the cold, isolated by yourself, right? This is about you or your person also finding their feminine energy, because I have a single female, single female, single female, single female, and single female here. But then there is a single, and I mean single meaning like one male here. Finding independence, maybe heart chakra opening, realizing what's held somebody back, or realizing what's held yourself back, and making a different choice to move past that, right? Okay, where's breaking barriers here? Yeah, because somebody has been, because of feeling burdened. So because of some type of loss, maybe in the past, this time card, no, because of some type of loss that has been burdening somebody, loss of time, okay, loss of knowledge or information, has caused a tower moment of somebody, one of you, feeling left out in the cold, possibly a divine masculine away from a divine feminine, and understanding this independence, or isolation from somebody having the opportunity to give on a how do I say that? Give reciprocity in a relationship, but it really took healing the shadow aspect, or healing, um, you know, making a different decision in life, and healing those inner child downloads or programming, and maybe that has caused this out in the cold, and this, maybe your relationship has only been in the 5D and you haven't seen it in the 3D, because somebody hasn't healed from a shadow. But this work will be happening this week, because that's the intent that I laid the read out for. Because there's the healing is being, because of time running out, a butterfly effect, a different decision is made, creating a new knowledge, a spiritual knowledge, right? That creates this need, this desire understanding it in the 5D, but not in the 3D, like having a higher knowledge of this relationship. But in the 3D, there's been this sense of isolation and separation from giving to this relationship, and the and feeling left out in the cold, isolated, alone, from a divine feminine, or opening the heart of your heart chakra opening, or your person's heart chakra opening, and understanding this on a higher level, that there's a relationship there, realizing the shadow work that hasn't been done, the healing, and this needing to be done. And because of the burden of the loss of maybe the divine feminine, breaking out and making a quick decision in regards to where this is going to go, this connection, this relationship, or knowing that this is what's happening and this is what needs to be done, and running out of time to make this decision. Feeling it this week, this could be you or your person, right? Feeling that time is running out to be able to heal and pull this connection together on more of just a 5D level, right? Wow, that was a lot. That was deep. Okay. So this is my higher self. So that's what's going to be happening if you're in this timeline, or on this timeline, or your person is on this timeline. This could be what is taking place this week for you or them. What is the higher self or higher knowledge message? And this is from Han Oracle Tarot. I just got this in. This is like all like timeline, beautiful dimension, like stuff that I'm like super nerdy about right now. Oracle of Shadows invites you to face and learn from your shadow self. Shadow. Oracle and tarot are perfect, I swear. So healing needs to be done for you or your person, and time is ticking. But there's going to be knowledge maybe that comes about this week, maybe that helps you or your person, divine intervention potentially. Let's see. This is really your choice, though. This really has a lot to do with free agency, because I only have one major arcana. Now, the major arcana is huge. This is a tower moment. So this could be a tower moment that happens that causes, that like ignites this, or like lights up information, or like all of a sudden somebody has an epiphany moment, or an understanding, or like, oh, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to choose a different choice, causing a different result moving forward. So hopefully that helps, Capricorn. Thanks. Yeah. So butterfly effect for the collective. Let's look at what your energy is in particular for this week. Okay, Aquarius. So what is, I just want to make sure that these were not upside down. What is Aquarius's conscious energy for, and I'm just including the last 3 days of October into this week. So the 22nd of October through the 31st. Again, you might be on a different timeline. So this energy might not be, this energy is here right now for you, but you might not be hitting it yet. Like it might, or you've already gone through this. And, or different decisions might be made. Free will is at play all the time. So this could turn out a little differently, but the energy that is available at this time for Aquarius. So knowledge, that's a 7 cards of spiritual knowledge. Guides, again, a 7 card, and your guides, emotional, like emotions or traveling. What, baby? You're so cute. Mommy's almost done. Mommy's almost done. Okay. Or, and here she comes. Magic. Wow. This is super spiritual. A lot like Capricorns. Okay. So let's take a look at this. So you have a 7 and a 7 and a 3. And 7 and 3 is a 10, which is the butterfly effect card. Maybe awakening to some spiritual knowledge. Your spiritual guides, energy is really prevalent for you this week, Aquarius. You could be getting information in dreams, emotional information coming in about spiritual, like divinity or spiritual practices. So tell me about this. So chaser, self-love, and hey baby, come here. You wanna come say hi? Come here. Come say hi. Come say hi. Say hi. Yes, you're sweet. You're sweet, mama. Give mama just a minute, okay? Okay, well, never. Okay, hang on. I gotta take her out. She's gonna bug me. I'll be right back and I'll show you these cards, okay? Hold on. So we got chaser, self-love. She's cute. Look at that. And age difference. So obviously, I mean, given you or your person, this could be age difference within, between you and your person. This could also be maturity level. And maybe you're dealing with somebody who is, younger, or maybe emotionally or spiritually just maybe not as experienced, right? Okay, so I'm going to pull some tarot. This is kind of all over the place, like Capricorns. I just said Capricorn, didn't I? I am so sorry. I meant Aquarius. So sorry. I just did Capricorn's reading, and Capricorn had chaser in it as well. So maybe that's where that came from. I apologize. No, Capricorn's reading was all over the place. Maybe you are dealing with Capricornian energy, or a Capricorn, like that type of person, or there's just that energy that just is, I don't know, kind of in your reading for some reason. Okay, so wow, to start out, 2 major arcanas right out of the gate, Temperance and Judgment. So somebody, okay, nice, that I like. 8 of Swords, somebody, okay, so what I'm getting from this is like knowledge, understanding something, some type of butterfly effect is happening this week. That somebody's making a different choice. Somebody's making a different, like, and it's almost like it's magic. Like it's regarding emotions. Somebody is finding, their self-love, and their heart chakra is opening. The 8 of Swords in reverse is being able to, I don't like cards in reverse, but I'm going to take that one because my first channel thought about that was that somebody is getting out of their head finally, right? And this butterfly effect card is green. This is about, heart chakra opening and emotions flowing, because they're understanding self-love, whether that be you or your person, but getting out of, yes, look at that. 3 major arcana out of 4, getting finally beyond. That's the Sun card, happiest card in the deck, highlighting that maybe somebody has been in their head, or that there has been a lack of confidence, but somebody understanding that that's held them back in regards to happiness. Why is this age difference card here? So okay, so I'm getting, regardless, like with this magic here, I'm almost getting like this is not like it doesn't matter, because essentially, it's about our souls and how, past lives and ages, there's still a connection. It's a cosmic type of connection, no matter, the age, or cultural differences or racial differences, it doesn't matter. This is a potential, a prosperous new beginning, the Ace of Coins. and being able to collaborate together, starting again a new beginning in a connection due to this butterfly effect. And what is this Judgment and Temperance card? I think it's just making a judgment call, finding, being patient in regards to maybe somebody who did run a runner, or the reasons that you chase, things instead of just allowing. Feminine energy is a lot about allowing what is meant for you to come into your life and settle in, and maybe awakening to the knowledge of why you feel, Aquarius, like it's so important to go chasing after things versus just allowing. And that comes from, and this could be your person too, this comes from a lack of self-love and confidence and insecurities that somebody might have had. Look at that. Jeez Louise. Okay, so I asked about Judgment and Temperance. So there's been a knowledge about, I'm also getting, and this is kind of along the same lines, as, it's funny because Leo through Scorpio kind of had the same message, and you all four, the last, the third set of four in the zodiac, those angles, kind of all have a similar message as well. And the High Priestess, Six of Swords, moving on, using intuition and knowledge, having the information to move forward. This could also be understanding. I mean, you've got Temperance, Judgment, High Priestess, and Six of Swords, being able to move forward in the divine is moving a connection forward, or moving you forward, or getting higher level understanding and information, and being able to make a judgment call, and which allows movement to take place, is what I'm trying to say here. And this movement could be somebody traveling, right? Coming back from the past, from running away, after learning, themselves, self-love, or this could just be you learning self-love and understanding, but getting out of your head, or them getting out of their head through a judgment call that's made, an awakening through, divine knowledge, and understanding at a higher level there was a connection. Tell me about this. I want to know about this magic. I think it's spiritual knowledge, creating, like it's almost like somebody awakening all of a sudden, or having an instant, like, higher self, like recognizing a spiritual truth, is what I'm trying to say. And that bringing in, like opening up the heart chakra, and it bringing in emotion and causing this desire to like want to get out of this stuck and stagnant place of being stuck in an Eight of Swords in your head, either you or your person, and being able to finally get relief from that and release from that, and understand the magic in this connection, and the possibility of collaborating, coming together, and the prosperity that it would bring. Oh, look at those two cards. Look at that, Magic and Stormy. What? And look, waves and waves. Somebody's traveling. Somebody is moving. Somebody could be, just, what is this about? Help me here. transmuting okay. I was wondering, that's why I pushed that aside. Interesting. So this is a 21 card, which is a 3, and it's about crown chakra. That's the color of crown chakra. This is a 3 card, right? About, and this is crown chakra. Understanding maybe if somebody came in the middle, or maybe this lack of self-love, or maybe the fact that somebody really didn't understand some type of difference, whether it be age or cultural or spiritual difference. They didn't understand, but they're getting knowledge. This misunderstanding caused conflict and caused things to be rocky, whether it's with family or friends or just in a relationship, or with work or whatever. But I have a 3 and a 3, so to me that's like some type of third distraction, third party that is being realized this week, or really looked at and understood from a spiritual sense. Like there's a spiritual truth that comes about in regards of who somebody is, because that's a 7 card and that's a 7 card. And then transmute. So that's another reason why I thought that potentially there's been somebody who's been in the mix, a snake who's been hiding, or causing issues, maybe trying to, I don't know much about magic. Like, I don't know about that. So I don't know what that entails. If it's just through thought patterns, or, like, I don't know. But I would say, in a way, like spirit, like waking up or getting the knowledge about spiritual, or using spiritual practices to get beyond, this, meaning like spiritual practices of meditating, or just cleansing from toxicity, because this is toxicity in the snake card. I mean, that is the color of, like, puke from a nurse, right? Only from a nurse. But the the knowledge, understanding at a spiritual level, maybe, about somebody who's come into the mix, and transmuting that pain and those betrayals, and moving beyond, because this ship is moving, like it's moving, right? Moving beyond this, using spiritual practices to be able to transmute pain from betrayal, or a snake who's come in the way, like forgiveness. And this allows for a prosperous new beginning, in collaborating with somebody who potentially could be older. Maybe somebody's coming into, through getting knowledge about somebody who ran, or somebody from the past, or getting new knowledge, making a different choice in regards to loving yourself, knowing what you're worth, and breaking out of this construct that you've created, this where you feel trapped, right? And knowing that, and finding your happiness within doing so, right, allows you to get beyond and move beyond this, with spiritual practices, and spiritual knowledge helps you transmute this painful betrayal energy, and then potentially allows for a new prosperous beginning, maybe with somebody older or somebody younger could be coming in, and bringing like a knowledge or a maturity level in, into a new connection, or there's a connection coming together. Maybe through this spiritual knowledge has helped somebody grow to where a connection comes back together and they go from a place of being, um, you know, of this energy, but finding self-love, understanding, maybe they've been doing a lot of work of healing and a lot of meditating and spiritual practices, and they end up, I don't know why I'm getting this, but end up returning from the past in more of a mature, at a higher level, jumping timelines, or maybe your connection is coming together, or you have a connection that's coming together on a higher timeline. I mean, this is kind of just sporadic. It's in regards to being able to break free of this construct in your head, trapped in your head, and finding emotion through spiritual knowledge or spiritual practices of being able to move forward, and either move forward in just healing, or in another connection, or a connection, maybe a connection from the past, and all through the butterfly effect that's happening, this potentially this week. If you're on this timeline, somebody making a different choice, somebody breaking out of this, either you or your person, really making a judgment call, getting the knowledge and understanding, and having the patience, but moving. Oh, here, look, I didn't even notice this. Look, somebody's moving, or there's movement in your connection, or there is traveling, or there is, yeah, moving forward, breaking out of old paradigms. That's cool. Maybe you're going to go on a cruise and or be on the water, or you're going to move to where there's water, or be on a boat. You're going to go on a boat. Okay, wear a life jacket. Okay, understanding past life and contracts, and understanding that there have been karmic agreements and contracts, and past life connections, and maybe there is a past life connection that is coming about, that you are now able, like you or your person is able to break out of being in their head and finally see this connection that is a deep soul or past life soulmate connection that you've had. And there's finally like this divine intervention that's coming in to help break out of that mindset for this prosperous new beginning. Wow, that's crazy cool. I have never been on a cruise, so I don't know. I probably would just get sick because I get motion sick really easy. But wow, this is deeply spiritual. These last 4 signs have been, or these last 3 signs, I don't know what's up for Pisces yet, but have been deep. So anyways, hang on to your seat. There's going to be some type of transformation. I don't know how I knew to title it that, but I did, because it just goes right along with it. There's a lot of change that's going to be happening. If you're on this timeline, I'm losing my voice, so I'm glad Pisces is the last one. If you're on this timeline, this could very well be the energy that you fall into, and you'll see this play out in some manner, potentially, depending on free will choices, and depending on if you are indeed in this, in this energy at this time. Anyways, I hope that helps, Aquarius. I'm really kind of excited for you. That's really cool. I hope this is all something that you have really wanted and manifested. Maybe you're bringing in your manifestation. So cool beans. I like it. So yeah, this is going to be your energy in particular, Pisces. So what is your collective conscious? Okay, so I'm getting the same cards these last 4 reads, I swear. So spiritual cleansing. So I'm going to just make sure. I mean, I shuffled already like this, but I'm going to just make doubly sure You saw me shuffling. I just can't believe I'm getting the same cards. Okay, well, these ones were left. So full moon, closing out a cycle. The full moon is happening on the 28th of October. So this energy, or what's happening in this energy for you, could be taking place on or around the full moon. Transformation. I got these two same cards in Leo. Butterfly. This is transformation, spiritual messages of like that is going to allow for toxicity, to close up cycles that have maybe been toxic, or with toxic people, right? The new moon is about a portal where we can see what we need to change and change things around us and in our lives. And then the full moon is reflecting back upon that and closing up the door. So closing up a cycle, closing up a door, really cleansing from toxicity that's been around you, or this could be your person, and doing this through this butterfly effect or transformation. That butterfly effect is very prevalent this week. Huge transformation, divine intervention. So, why am I shuffling? I guess we need one more. Good fortune comes from this. Look at the colors. So you're going to be getting a very good news message regarding some type of shift or transformation that happens for you to maybe make a shift or change, or this is something that's happening to your person and you get maybe wind of it, maybe news about it potentially, or they come in and communicate. We'll see. Okay, for Pisces, tell me about full moon, spiritual cleansing message, and good fortune. 6, 5, 4, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and that's an 11 card. Same cards. Oh my gosh. Okay, all the cards before you. Well, I think Aquarius and Capricorn had in separation, so you're not with your person. Somebody who was a runner, or you were the runner. Typically, you aren't the runner who came to watch tarot read. And this one, new beginnings. How? Pisces. New beginnings. So there's a relationship that you, in separation, trying to come back together. You're going to be getting good news about this, potentially from somebody coming back from the past, or a runner is going to come back and you're going to get news about this, maybe regarding toxicity. This could be happening at night with the moon, or there's 2 moon cards there. So very indicative of something happening around the moon. It's so funny because whenever I see this card, I live in Idaho, and potato. And so I just identify it with this card. I don't know why. Fresh start with an open mind. I mean, I understand why potato, but like, I don't know why I would think of my state like with this card, like instead of just being a vegetable. I should move on. Okay. Fresh start, so new beginning, and that's a lot what the butterflies and transformation is about, and closing up a cycle. In a 10 card, it's all about ending and beginning, right? So I'm going to clarify with tarot. Tell me about runner. Maybe they're done running. All done. They ran their marathon and they won gold medal for running the farthest. I don't know, or farthest, right? A lot of major arcana in these last few reads as well. It's crazy. Something big is happening. Being on the fence, like not doing anything, not making a decision, and also seeing things from a new perspective. This could be your runner or the person who, left, whether it be you or them, just getting a new perspective about and having regret maybe about running away from this connection, or being apathetic and not putting in any effort, just feeling stuck in not knowing what to do, maybe. Tell me about in separation. Okay. Yeah, look at all these major arcanas. My gosh. Chariot, Two of Swords, and Ace of Coins. So somebody's making a decision in regards to this connection, in regards to this relationship, to move forward. And they could be coming towards you, somebody from the past. This could be with Cancerian energy. That's the only real energy that yeah. Wait. Yeah, making a decision for a new prosperous beginning to move forward from this separation that's happened, a new beginning, through making a different decision and clearing out toxicity. Okay, you have two aces here. A lot of in the head thought process. Ace of Swords, through making a different decision. I had just said that. So through making a different decision, either you or your person is going to cause a butterfly effect for your situation and transform what's been happening in this connection, and it's going to be able to move it forward, and get out of the Hanged One position into the Chariot position, and be able to close up old cycles and patterns and be able to press forward and move forward in and have movement for a new beginning, right? Yep, and very quickly. And I have that for the last couple, well, I think it was for Capricorn. Yeah, Capricorn. Leo had 3 nights. Quick action. You're talking Ace of Swords and Knight of Swords, an epiphany moment, a download, a aha moment, an enlightenment, it's like the divine intervening and saying, look, here's the knowledge, here's the book. Open your mind, open your eyes. I'm showing you, like, wake up. Wake up. Wow. Okay. These last 4 reads have been hella deep, hella spiritual, and about runners and separation and making different choices. So connect it where it connects for you, whether this is you or this is your situation. If you've had a runner or somebody who's not put in any effort in a relationship, for you, I would say that, you could put this like for business, but with the heart being there, usually people don't feel love for their job. I mean, if you have a passionate career, yes, but okay, so no, I don't want to do that because I want to focus on the intent. So these are my higher spiritual messages, and this is the message for you, Pisces. And I've gotten this the last 2 out of the 4. Now it's 3 out of 4. There we go. I don't know why I don't do that in the videos, so I don't mess with my hair as much. But Stargate encourages interdimensional travel and cosmic exploration. We do this through meditating, and because we use 95% of our, so every day we are running on 95% subconscious, and the only 5% conscious. We're only conscious 5% of the time, or with our energy, 5% of our energy that we're using that's conscious, that knows what we're doing every day. The rest, 95% of it, is subconscious. So that's what meditating does, is it works with the subconscious, and it allows for enlightenment and encourages this touch base and engagement with different dimensions, our higher self, getting different perspectives, understanding things, getting answers, downloads, and doing it subconsciously, which subconsciously, then we will be able to eventually, because it's 5D to 3D is how it works, subconsciously we'll be able to feed into our 3D and manifest in things, and we see them in our reality because of, you know, changing our perception and our perspective and our brain. And this is saying to work with your subconscious in meditation so that you can get the knowledge and the information and the spiritual cleansing and the answers to be able to, or your person is going to get this and be able to have this divinely guided, divinely intervened moment of epiphany, or these, you know, epiphany like moments, these aha moments of understanding of what things, like understanding connections and relationships in your life, or understanding how to go about doing something, or what choice to make, what different choice to make. So I'm losing my voice, which means I gotta go. And I hope that you guys have a good week. And thanks so much for joining me. Bye.